Quest Audiobooks presents an unabridged recording of The Little Blue Door by Francesca Catlow, narrated by Daphne Kouma. Chapter 1. The sound shook through me. The thrust of air, then the anxiety. It made me feel claustrophobic. I'd been all right up until that point. Then the wind decided to blow my hair across my face, leaving some in my mouth. Hair muddled with a taste of jet fuel. I remember instantly wanting to gag. My heels wobbled underneath me as I did my best to walk steadily. I wasn't a nervous flyer or anything like that. I'd just never flown alone before. I must have been mad to be strolling along in my white heels. I had always liked the old-fashioned idea of dressing up to travel. Bit of a joke, really. I was likely the only person wearing stilettos across the runway to climb up into a plane that day. The clamber to find the right seat hadn't changed much at the tail end of a pandemic. Social distancing was almost a thing of the past, but many were still wearing morbid-looking face masks, as though half the passengers were off to perform surgeries. The masks were still on. After removing the hair from my mouth, mine was back on too. It was black, with a small butterfly motif, my small ray of hope. I sat down. I don't remember the seat number, only it was on the right. I hadn't even been on public transport for well over a year. I could feel myself twitch and hold my breath with each person who brushed my skin. Unfortunately, I'd been placed between the cliché crying baby and the guy with long legs and pointy elbows. My usual level of luck. In one sly move, I managed to grab the in-flight magazine for distraction. I was pretending to flick through it when I noticed her stare. I felt the warm points of someone's eyes lingering far too long on my skin. It made me uncomfortable before I truly knew why, before I knew she was watching me. Then I could see her above the seats, 2 rows ahead, across to the left. She was shifting about, sometimes eyes between the seats, then looking right over the top of them. She didn't look away from me. Even children normally have the common decency to look away when you look back at them, and she wasn't a small child. She must have been around 12. She was beautifully tanned, with bright green eyes and long dark hair. I sent her a quick smile with the corners of my eyes as she bobbed above her seat, then returned my focus blankly to the magazine. The girl only stopped observing me when the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?